today to kind of get to the point. So how a mentorship student got two clients. Okay, so one for about $2,000, then another for about $5,600 last week. So let's talk about how they're able to do it, and then even how they're able to do it now without necessarily just giving away their time. Because this is really, really fun. It's a kind of cool new thing that we've been adding inside of my program. Now, for those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Bryce Tubbs. I got started with my accounting firm about 7 years ago. But when I first got started, I had no idea how to price my services, right? So I was trying to charge $100 a month, $200 a month, $300 a month. And whenever I try and charge more money, it would always be I would get so much pushback. People would always say it's not worth it, or they just didn't really believe that accounting and bookkeeping should cost that much money, and that was more than what they used to pay their old. It was just all these different things that I had to go through. So I had to basically just overcome this journey of really spending money to buy courses, coaching, mastermind, just anything I could really get my hands on to make sure that I can make my business work. And through trial and error, paying money, I would buy something, I would try it out, I would tweak it, I would make it unique to myself. And nowadays, I'm able to run my accounting firm, and we make pretty good amount of money. In addition to that, I also have the mentorship program where I help you guys go and just grow your business to, the six-figure levels. For some people, they don't quite want to get to the six-figure level, and we do have ways to help you guys as well. It's just more of a matter of when do you get comfortable, right? For a lot of the students that join, they've been working a corporate job, and they're making between $100,000 to $200,000, and they need to kind of replace that income very, very quickly. Then we love being able to work with you guys as well. Okay, so number 2, okay, so where to go and find these people. So number 1, guys, you need to start going after industries that are more likely to have more money. Okay, so industries I like construction. Another one is restaurants. Another one is e-commerce. Another one is cannabis. Another one is I love solar. You might hear me reference this a lot. Okay, another one is nonprofits. Now, what do these things generally have in common? They're generally industries where there's a slightly more challenging level of bookkeeping or accounting. Okay? Now, they're also industries where people are a little bit more frazzled as business owners because they're managing contractors and because their head's just in a million different directions at one time. Okay? And the other reason why is because in some of these they get very big cash infusions, like in construction or in nonprofits. Nonprofits get grants, and they can go from making $0 to I think one of my students, they had a client who got $1 million grant in their 5th month in business, right? So they can go from 0 to $1 million really, really quickly. That's who we're going after. Now, with that in mind, you need to really start thinking about who in your existing circle already has these people inside of their network. Okay, a lot of people are looking for stuff outside of them. So, for example, they're I don't have anyone in my network, no one knows anybody, and I just want to go and get on a magic website like Upwork or Alignable, and then I have to go and find all these leads. In contrast to that, whenever I'm working with someone, the first thing we do is we go through their existing audience. And then we're leveraging. Okay, so I loved using LinkedIn because LinkedIn allows you to be able to look at someone's profile and actually stalk their company to see how much money is their company making, how many contractors they have, where are they located, how long have they been in business, do they actually have an accountant or bookkeeper on staff? And once you can see that, now you're saying, okay, cool. So these are some this person might be a big player. Okay, so now when you have that, now you can reach out to them both on LinkedIn, Instagram, and Facebook. And then once you're doing that, your job is to start building relationships. So in order to build a relationship, you have to start asking about how is their business doing? Are they booming? What are they excited about? Why do they start their business? What do they have children? Do they play sports? Are they involved in a gym? Do they go to a church? What are the different aspects around their life that gets them to like you? It's almost like building a friendship. A lot of people don't understand that if you can build a friendship with someone who has a lot of money, who has a need, and who just really likes you, you can charge a lot more. I was talking to a lady on the phone today, and she's going to join the program probably in the next week and a half, but she had some she has to go and get some finances kind of together. She was saying that she was having trouble getting the business owners to really pay more than about $200 to $400 a month. right? And then when she actually started working with this client, she's been working with them for about 6 months, and she tried to raise the price, and the person goes, "Oh, we just can't afford to do that." But she's looking at their books every single day and sees they have literally about $200,000 in cash sitting in the bank. And they can't afford to go and bump her from, like $400 a month to $600 a month. It's not they can't afford to. One, they just don't, really value her enough, which is kind of sad. But secondly, it's just that she doesn't really have a strong enough relationship to kind of throw her weight around. For example, so Lizzie the other week, she had a client who was paying her about like $1,500 a month, right? And, it was kind of undercharging because it was before I gave her my pricing calculator, before we started working together. So we did a call and we're like, hey, this is what you need to say. This is the value you bring. This is how you can actually get the person to see you. You've been talking to this client, for a couple of weeks, right? The person actually likes you, right? Yeah, we're friends now. Oh, you're friends now. Once you have that thing where you guys feel like you're friends, you can add what's called a swagger fee. A swagger fee is, I'm going to coin this term forever, so I'm copywriting it. It's when the volume of the work says that it's worth like $1,000 or $2,000 per month. But because the person likes you, because the person might be loose with their money in some cases, and because that the person... There's another one. Because the person is reacting really well to you in your previous consultations and sees you as an authority, an expert, and an advisor, you can just charge an extra $1,000, an extra $2,000. So basically just a discretionary fee just to kind of see if they'll pay it. So if that's you. Go ahead and click on the link. Book a call with me. I'll see you on the other side. Okay? I'm going to get going, guys. Thanks for your time. Thanks for your patience. I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Have a good one.